Everybody keeps asking me what's going on with the Mustang. When are we going to get an update? Well, today you're getting an update. This is going to be part one of installing the full TCI suspension system on the Mustang. Changing a lot of different stuff as we go, not just putting the TCI stuff on. So this is going to be a multi-part series. I hope you guys enjoy it. There's a lot more wrenching going on in this video. Going to be a whole lot of grinding in the future, plasma cutting, you name it. So the Mustang hasn't moved in, I don't know, months. Whenever that last video came out was about a week or two after the last time it moved. So we got to get it uncovered. We're going to see if it starts. I got to strap down the third link so I can try and drive it out to the trailer. And then we're going to TCI. Alright, well, let's see what this thing looks like after sitting for a few months. Any bets on whether it'll start? Now the good news is it is a race car. So the last time it went anywhere was Scout Club. So it does have an electrical kill switch, so the battery we know is going to be good. It's got an electric fuel pump, so will be easy to get fuel out to the carb. Yeah, let me finish this jump in and we'll see if it starts. I'm already hot and sweaty and the dang car hasn't even moved, but we got our janky third link solution to hopefully allow us to get this thing out of the garage and up to the trailer, and then we'll winch it on the trailer. So here we go. Take 3, I think. Oh yeah, baby. God, I want to drive this thing. Woo. We got oil pressure. Let's get the trailer tilted and get this thing loaded. All right, let's check out the max tie down swag that we got at OUSCI in 2018. So axle straps, 4 of those, and 4 nice bright shiny tie downs, which we're going to put to use for the first time on the Mustang. Alright, we're back at it on the Mustang. It's day 2. I didn't do much filming yesterday because if you guys have watched any of the earlier autocross and track videos, you've already seen me pull this motor out, put it back in, and that was the main goal yesterday, is get the drivetrain out. So pulled the motor and transmission. See, we got the empty engine bay, motor, that nice clean center force clutch. It's got a T3550 transmission in it. So today we start the whole reason we're here at TCI, which is we're converting this Mustang over to the full TCI suspension. We're going to put the rear torque arm in and their front IFS setup. So the front suspension on this worked pretty good on a limited amount of driving I was able to do with it, but you know, I know the TCI stuff works really well. It's been proven with the Camaro. I've driven other TCI equipped cars, and I think it'll be a nice upgrade for the Mustang, and the rear is going to be a huge upgrade going to the torque arm. So looking to take this thing to the next level, and time to get back in it. I'm going to start with tearing out the rear end, do some measurements on the front end, and then hopefully by the end of today all the suspension, everything that at least can be unbolted, is bolted out, and maybe we'll get started cutting. We'll see. All right, one last look at what came on the car before I take it all off. So you can see we got boxed upper control arm, modified to allow a coilover to drop through. OEM on these cars, the shock and spring hit the top control arm, and now we've got this bracket down on the bottom control arm. It's also boxed, Global S strut rod, 70 Mustang spindle, Brembo brakes. You can see the home built rack and pinion. I mean, this setup realistically worked well, and rack and pinions bolt in, bolt out. So I will definitely be putting these parts up for sale. Somebody wants to do a power steering rack and pinion conversion on their Mustang. This is a sweet setup. So if we go down to the back, we got a 9-inch strange center section there. This is one of those Speedway housings. So full floater. See the hub back here. And you can see the housing is right now resting against the car because these brackets are floaters on the housing. So the housing itself can spin independently of the leaf spring. You can see how this moves on the housing. So that third link took all of the load from acceleration and braking. So kind of a old school setup, popular on dirt tracker cars from what I understand. So let's pull this rear end out. Yeah, rear end is out. See these shackles, they spin pretty freely. Some of this homemade welding here, not professional level, and quite frankly I think I could do that good, and I don't know how to weld. All right, now we're gonna do the front end next and take this all apart. I've unbolted everything that can be unbolted from the Mustang to get it ready for putting on the TCI goodness. So we got parts everywhere. We'll be selling this front suspension setup. I actually think it's a pretty trick setup if you want to keep the shock towers. You know, we measured the camber gain on it. It looks pretty good. But yeah, whole table full of parts. Check out, the car is looking pretty bare. You can see where they did the Shelby drop or equivalent. They reinforced the hell out of these shock towers. I mean, they got metal upon metal. It's gonna be fun grinding that all out. But yeah. I'm gonna have to go through the whole underbody while I got access and get rid of all this scale rust that's starting to accumulate, shoot some paint on it. So we'll have to patch this floor. But yeah, that's it. Mustang's ready. Ready for the cutting. You know, if you enjoy these videos, go ahead and click that red button down below. And do me a favor and subscribe. Click the little bell too while you're at it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.